This time, our Lord leaves off more than these. The reason I think he does it is that he is saying, maybe Simon Peter, you cannot boast anymore and say that you love me more than do the other disciples, but can you not now say that you do love me? In this, he is helping this man, trying to fit him up, lift him up to a higher plane. But Simon Peter just can't. And somehow we admire him for it. We are glad he is not boasting anymore. Instead, he is willing to take a lower position. Listen to his affirmation. Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I have an affection for thee. But he does not attempt to rise higher. He does not dare to do this, for he is afraid to make uh, such a gesture. The second exhortation, will you notice the second exhortation, which incidentally is ours also? Feed my sheep. Actually, it is not that at all, but rather shepherd the sheep. That is the word that is used. We want to, you we want you to notice something, and this is interesting. He says, "Feed the little baby lambs, but shepherds or discipline the sheep." In other words, we have this truth in reverse. We want to discipline the young. That is our method. And we feel as if we should teach the old folk. Why, friend, it is not his method. We are to feed the lambs and shepherd or discipline the older sheep. Do you know why? It is because the little lambs follow the sheep, hence the older sheep must be disciplined. The third interrogation, he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Christ now adopts the word Simon Peter when he asks, Simon Peter, do you really have an affection for me? Our translation does not show it, but our Lord comes down to the statement on Simon Peter here, and Peter is grieved now. In the third affirmation, Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things, thou knowest I love thee. Let us get at the real meaning of this conversation between our Lord and Simon Peter. Peter was grieved, not because the Lord had asked him the question 3 times, but he was grieved at his heart because the Lord had to come down and stoop to his level to use his word. But Simon Peter is still not prepared to climb up. He, as much as says that the best thing he can do is to say that, to the Lord that he has an affection for him, and that the Lord knows he has this affection. It is not bragging now, for he realizes that the Lord knows his heart, and he has a real affection in his heart for him. The third exhortation is feed my sheep. Here it has the meaning, be grazing my sheep. You see, the sheep need feeding also. Milton suffered the loss of a friend, a young minister who was drowned in the Irish Channel in crossing and Milton wrote a poem entitled Lycidas, in which he made this statement: the hungry sheep look up and are not fed. In this line, he was referring to the pulpit in his day. He might well have been writing of a future day which is ours. Let me impress it on your heart that the acid test of many men today, either in the pulpit or pew, is lovest